Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, let's get started here. Lesson number 3. Identifying proportional and non-proportional relationships in tables. Hey, people, it's more of the same here. More of the same. Constant. We need a constant that's there. So, again, if we are going to be proportional, yes, we are multiplying or dividing by the same number. Nice way of summing it up there. The big thing, though, is that number isn't always going to be obvious. So, hey, what we're talking about here is we're going to have a constant, which again does mean what are we multiplying or dividing by. It's just that it's not always going to be nice. So sometimes we're going to have to use this technique of y divided by x to figure out what our constant is. So here we go. We are going to jump on down to exercise number 1 that's here. All right. Determine if y is proportional to x. Justify your answer there. All right. That just make sure you just don't say yes or no and move on. So, table below represents the relationship of the amount of snowfall in inches in 5 counties to the amount of time in hours of a recent winter storm. Okay. So, one of the things that we can do right away is to figure out if it is proportional is we can figure out if we're multiplying by the same number. Again, that is the constant. What are you multiplying by to get there? So right now, I can see it times 5. I can see it times 5. But is 6 times 5 equal to 12? No, it's not. That's a times 2. So, no, it's not. We're going to say no constant. Now, again, you might be like, well, wait, what about this whole y divided by x thing? Yes, it works too, all right? 10 divided by 2 is 5, all right? 12 divided by 6 is 2. It's just that sometimes when we're checking them, it just might not be as friendly, so we do want to use that. So, yes, rely on, is it proportional? We're multiplying by the same number. But when it's not obvious, hey, we're going after the constant there, and that's y divided by x. Let's use next here, all right? All right, table below shows relationship. Okay, all right. Okay, we're dividing by a 3. We're dividing by a 3. Yes, dividing by a 3, dividing by a 3. Woohoo! Yes, they are. All right, now, we do want to keep in mind, though, what is our constant? Because the constant does need to be in the form of a multiplication problem. Just like Jeopardy, people, you got to answer in the form of a question. So, yes, we are dividing by a 3. But if we were asked to write our equation out, we use y equals kx. What's our constant here? We're dividing by a 3rd. Has to be a multiplication problem. So how do you divide fractions? You multiply by the reciprocal. So my equation would be 1/3 times x. So again, something to keep in mind. All right, what are we doing to get over there? Yes, we're dividing it by 3. And we could use that we always do y divided by x to help us out with that constant. That would be a 2 over a 6, which simplifies to 1/3. A 3 over a 9, which simplifies to 1/3. All right? So a lot of this is blending of ideas together that we're looking at. I think did I go too far? No, I didn't. That's the next one. All right. Problem 3. Hey, same thing again here, people. Timesing by a 2, timesing by a 2, timesing by a 2, timesing by a 2. Yes, timesing it by a 2. So yes, we are proportional. Go ahead, people. Write your equation down. Write your equation down. That was supposed to be a drum roll. All right. Yeah. Y equals 2x. Our constant is 2. Again, if you're not sure about it, we've got that y divided by x to fall back on. 10 divided by 5, 8 divided by 4. There's where your 2 is coming from. All right, here we go. Randy is planning to drive from New Jersey to Florida. All right, I have done that drive, by the way, that's there. Spent a few years living in Florida. I got relatives that are up in New Jersey that's there. Every time Randy stops for gas, he records the distance he traveled in miles and the total number of gallons used. Assume that the number of miles driven is proportional to the number of gallons consumed. So because we are assuming it's proportional, that means we are multiplying by the same number. So what do you multiply 2 by to get to 54? Okay, well, yeah, it's 27. all right? Which means each time we are multiplying by 27. Now again, elementary school, all right? 6th grade math right there. Let's look at what we would do if it's not as obvious. Remember, your constant is y divided by x, all right? And we told you for right now, we're going to give you the setup of the x and y's. Miles is the distance, yeah, so that's why it is a y. Like I said, we'll get into that soon enough of how to figure that out there. But yeah, if we plug it in, it's 54 divided by 2, and there is your 27. So we've got a constant of 27. Again, we can come up with that because it's who we are multiplying by. So that tells me, take that 4 and multiply it by 27. So an 8 carry a 2, 108. All right. All right, 189. Now, here's where we're going on this problem. Proportional just doesn't always mean that we're going to be doing repeat addition. It might be the case, and it does work here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 54, 108. Here's the thing, though. Wait a second. It looks like that pattern holds, but if I do 6 times 27, do I get 189? No. All right? So this is where we can't just fall in love with that particular pattern that's there. Again, every time he stopped for gas. Well, it looked like he was stopping every 2 hours, but no, we're going to go the other way that's there. So again, if we're multiplying by 27 one way, and we go the other way, we're going to divide by 27. Now, yeah, this is one I'm reaching for a calculator. 189 divided by 27. Yeah, we could do that off the side, but this is definitely a calculator idea one there. And I get a 7 that's there. All right, so rewind, or erase there. Yeah, that's a 7 that's there. So, again, we just can't fall in love with pattern that's there. Finding the constant's going to help us out here. So again, we're timesing it by 27 to 70. All right. We are timesing it by 27, 324. And again, nothing wrong with reaching for a calculator with that. I did mental math. I want to make sure I did 54 more than the 270. I just want to make sense. Want to make sure. 12 times 27. 324. All right. Hey, so there we go, people. So keep that in mind. Don't fall in love with just doing your repeat addition when they have filled in information. If all the table is blank, then hey, yes, repeat addition, absolutely. It's going to move things along for you. But when they fill out the table, you've got to make sure you don't make that assumption. You do need to use the evidence that's in front of you. All right, people, constant, y divided by x. That means it's proportional, which means you're multiplying by the same number. All that type of good stuff. See you guys.